Aye, Finland, Malago, Fase, Sabalu, Delal. Canuntella, Julebena, Akasino, Julobena, Fase, Sabalu. Akamakuma, Sabal, Mansoma. Akawadayo, Vinta, Sabali, Musuma, Sabal, Manta. Akamana, Sabal, Lone, Sabal, Musuma, Sabal, Conto, Bondi. Akai bakilin fakil wala wuli tale kamarolo wuli tabakilin fakil wala itata man saya ni lola o man saya ni dulato bakilin fakil wala be kon don kamara biri tata man saya ni lola yaro man saya lolo be do ko le bala ko to man na man saya foto do ko na ta man saya le ko to na ta kan faale ay la mata bambota e fay bana do ko na la man saya tutalori aman sino me lana wallahi wallahi badi ya diminta ana la masa sai ta sole amma na sino melano fano ka ta tumo menna ana ta bambu yiro koma bira bambu ta yiro koma ako bambu assalamu alayka bambu kai wa alaykum salam bambu kai ta mujumalati aka ental musabadi dem ngine sabala konto bondi bira ka ental musaballe mo Momena, I had a horny little woman. I had a horse today. I got a kid that is a bacono. No point of his other put outside now. I kind of that the man said, I kind myself that the case for that donor. Sabalon. Aye, so Putana, Sabalon. Keba Sabal Musuma. Sabal Dilamanda. I can't lie.
Tuesday is 16 minutes to the hour. Sport coming up in just a few minutes. But now we're going to go to Gambia. We're going to talk about a really surprising political alliance, which has just been announced to contest the presidential elections in December. The current president of Gambia, Barrow, you may remember, he came into power by ousting the former dictator, who then went into exile, Yahya Jammeh. So why have they announced that their parties are going to join forces? The National People's Party, which is Barrow's party, was launched at the start of this year. He's expected to seek re-election despite controversies over how long he stayed in power. And Mr. Jammeh ruled the country with an iron fist from 1994 right up until when he was forced to resign in 2016. We need to know a bit more about this. BBC's WALLY is standing by. When did they stop being opponents?
Well, the two parties have been in negotiation for the past 3 months, but a couple of weeks ago, they stopped being opponents and they still deal that they will go and form a coalition ahead of December polls.
Don't we assume a degree of opposition, maybe even personal animus between Barrow and Jammeh? Because, of course, I mean, just remind us, Jammeh did not go easily. He made Barrow really fight for it. So don't they, one assumes that they're opposing figures, but apparently not.
Yes, when Jammeh lost election, he considered to later change his mind. And the ECOWAS and African Union intervened and he was actually in the country. Barrow took over, Jammeh's assets were seized, and Barrow set up a truth commission to investigate Jammeh's human rights violations, and his financial dealings. So they were opponents. APRC went through a lot of difficult moments, but Barrow realized that this is the only people he can rely on to win elections at the moment.
And why is that? Is he not popular? Is he? I mean, he's seen street demonstrations against his desire to stay on longer than he initially promised he would do. But why does he need Jammeh's people's help?
Well, Barrow's popularity dwindled recently, and looking at the promises he made, he did not fulfill most of them. He kicked out most of the coalition partners from the cabinet. The constitution that's supposed to guide the principle, the guiding principle, two-term limit, was killed at the National Assembly, high cost of living, and the civil service reform, as well as the downsides in the military. So he could not get support from the other opposition, but decided to go to people he once considered as enemies.
Indeed. Now, one thing that we haven't mentioned so far, which is very important, there's lots and lots of people who want to see justice done, because with the Truth and Reconciliation, the crimes and atrocities which are alleged to have happened under Yahya Jammeh, is he not still indicted? Is he not being investigated? How can he now, in effect, be a power broker in the next election?
Well, the commission concluded their findings into Jammeh's human rights abuses, and the report will be submitted this month. So Barrow is the one who's supposed to wipe the tears of the victims, but now he has formed an alliance with the same people that he investigated. So the victims are in a dilemma now.
So what are human rights activists saying? Because they've long campaigned for Jammeh to be sort of held responsible for what happened under his dictatorship. So what are human rights groups saying?
Well, they called it the biggest insult, and even called for a protest that Barrow should not have formed an alliance. But bear in mind that not only Gambia, Senegal also is closely watching this alliance. You may remember during Jammeh's time, he has been accused of backing and financing the MFDC separatists who are fighting for independence for Casamance. So this move is not popular, not only in the country, but even outside.
Right, fascinating. Is there an opposition that can take on the previous and the current presidents?
Yes, there is UDP, they are the biggest, and there is GDC as well. They came third in 2016 presidential election. So hopefully, if this party came together, they might be able to remove Jammeh despite, they might be able to remove Barrow despite forming alliance with Jammeh's party.
Many thanks indeed. The background to that surprising political marriage between the current and the previous presidents of Gambia, Barrow and Yahya Jammeh. Many thanks to the BBC's WALLY.
You're listening to News Day from the BBC with Lawrence.
kay bana